Azim Premji University's Bangalore campus is in Billapura Panchayat, Anekal Taluk. Now it's a very interesting geography. We are in Bangalore, but we are not in the Bangalore metropolitan area. We are outside BBMP. It's a peri-urban area. All the villages are still part of Panchayats. Anekal Taluk itself has 28 Panchayats. It's a very interesting geography with a very distinct socio-cultural, linguistic, economical situation. We all know that Azim Premji University's social purpose is quite explicit. That is the purpose of our existence. All our programs, our research, all our publications, whatever we do, everything is oriented towards only one goal. How can we contribute towards social development in India? So that is why our university was very clear that we cannot remain isolated from the social realities of our neighbourhood. So that means that we must engage with the communities where we live, right?
ಅಜಿಂ ಪ್ರೇಮ್ಜಿ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಯಿಂದ ತುಂಬ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ರೇಷನ್ ಕಿಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಸ್ಪೋಕನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ.
ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಹತ್ರ ಗಾಡಿ ಹೋಗೋಕ್ಕೂ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಚರಂಡಿ ನೀರು ಹೋಗೋಕ್ಕೆ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು ಏನಾದರೂ ಕಾರ್ ಒಂದು ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ನಡ್ಕೊ ಬರಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಷ್ಟ, ಆ ದಾರಿಲಿ ಆ ಥರ ಇದೆ.
We have three very simple objectives which reflects our university's and Azim Premji Foundation's broader vision. Number one is that how do we build a very harmonious and cordial relationship with the communities around us. Second is how can all our resources and expertise, and when I say our, that means our field, university, philanthropy, all of our resources and expertise can contribute towards the human development around us. And third is how can we help our own students and university members to engage with the realities around us. We have taken a geography of around 10-kilometer radius of our university. That means that we are present in our work, community engagement cells work is present in around 7 to 8 panchayats around our campus. The geography of around 10 kilometers, around 60 villages in these 7 panchayats, almost 1.5 lakh population. We have started from March 2021 when this COVID lockdown has been overcome. We have started engaging with the elected representatives of these panchayats. We have started engaging with the community leaders, various institutions like primary health centers, government schools. We have started engaging with the community groups like self-help groups, community youth groups, women groups, and so on and so forth. What we are intending to do is that together we are trying to create few interventions, few models of interventions. For example, on community education, we are trying to see that the government schools within these 7 panchayats are strengthened. People in all these villages, families in all these villages, the parents of these villages, they feel confident about sending their kids to the government schools.
ಅಜಿಂ ಪ್ರೇಮ್ಜಿ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹಕಾರವನ್ನು ನೀಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಪೋಷಕರು, ಊರಿನ ಹಿರಿಯರು, ಊರಿನವರು ಸಹ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಸಹಕಾರವನ್ನು ನೀಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ನಮ್ಮ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತಲಿನ ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಶಾಲೆಗಳಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಜಿಂ ಪ್ರೇಮ್ಜಿ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ನ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಿಗೆ ಅತ್ಯಮೂಲ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಬೇಕಾದಂಥ ಉತ್ತಮೋತ್ತಮವಾದ ತರಬೇತಿಗಳನ್ನು ನೀಡಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಏಳ್ಗೆಗೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಯೋಜನೆಯನ್ನು ರೂಪಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು ಎಂಬುದನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ.
All the community members should feel confident about the 2 PHCs which are located in these 7 panchayats, Domasandra PHC and the Sarjapura PHC.
I cater about 48,000 population in this PHC. Here we are implementing all national programs at grassroots levels from home to tomb, where we care for ANCs, child immunization, vaccination, and now recently COVID programs from past 2 years. It's an extreme pleasure to say that Azim Premji University have given us an extensive moral support as well as man resource support to us in the programs of vaccination, and they've given us a man's resource support for working in our PHC as DOs and swab collectors. I have been informed Azim Premji University are starting a master course in public health, and this course resources can be much benefited for my PhD level.
The Panchayat members should feel empowered, and they should know the broader development imagination about their villages and the Panchayats.
Out of the many recent projects that were carried out by Community Engagement Cell, one such is vaccination drive, which was carried out in the community, in the neighbourhood of Azim Premji University. We got in a lot of requests from Panchayat presidents and members of respective villages to help them with this vaccination. 3,600 plus vaccines were administered, out of which 70% were first doses and 30% were second doses. Through this effort, a lot of migrant population were benefited, who live in the pockets of these villages, who otherwise fall out of these services as they are non-localites.
ಅಜಿಮ್ ಪ್ರೇಮ್ಜಿ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಯವರು ಎರಡನೇ ಅಲೆ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಬಂತಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟಕರವಾದ ಸಂಗತಿಯನ್ನು ಎದುರಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಂಥ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಂಬಲಿತವಾಗಿ ಬಂದು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಪ್ರೇರೇಪಿಸಿ, ನಾವಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಮೇಡಮ್, ನಾವು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಮ್ಮ 600 ಜನ ಬಡ ಕುಟುಂಬದವರಿಗೆ ದಿನಸಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಅವನ್ನ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಇದು ಕಾಪಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
I'll just highlight one of the important aspects that we are working in is in community education. If you look at the educational facilities, whether it is government schools, colleges, or in general the educational levels among youth and children, it's very low compared to what we would expect being so close to the city. We as university know that our expertise lies in creating social capital for our own students and people around us. So social capital, to be more precise, means the capabilities to be able to read and write well, to be able to think critically, to be able to know these kind of different opportunities that are there for all of them. So with the youth, with the children, we have been able to do small programs. I'll just give you an interesting example of an orphanage which is near to our university, working towards 100 orphan children to provide them good education, to provide them good upbringing. And what our students from the university have been doing for the last 3 months is going there, working with these children who are getting some kind of English education but still not getting the capabilities to speak fluently or to think creatively and critically. In that sense, community engagement work has been very fulfilling for all of us, because it's really working close with the communities. Our students are able to see how to apply what they are learning in the classroom in practice, and also to ensure that our university's presence actually helps the community around us.
ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಲೈಬ್ರರಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೂ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಹಾಗೆ 2 ಸತಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಲೈಬ್ರರಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ನ ಕರೆದು ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಲೈಬ್ರರಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಹೇಗಿರಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಥರ ಬುಕ್ ಸಂಗ್ರಹಣೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವಾಗಲೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಲೈಬ್ರರಿ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಲೈಬ್ರರಿ ಆಗಿದೆ.
एज ए MA एजुकेशन स्टूडेंट मैंने एक सेमिस्टर में स्कूलों के बारे में, स्कूल सिस्टम के बारे में बहुत कुछ पढ़ा, थेरीज पढ़ी. लेकिन जब एक्चुअल में फील्ड इमर्जन के लिए ग्राउंड लेवल पर स्कूलों में गया, तब मैंने वहाँ देखा कि लाइब्रेरी एक्चुअल में स्कूलों में है ही नहीं. कुछ लाइब्रेरी है तो उसका यूज़ नहीं हो रहा है.
And this library, when we see first time, it was not at all like looks like a library. They were putting everything like the unnecessary things, like the broken chairs. So it was like a storeroom. So we opened that book, we counted them, and we gave the numbers to the books, like how many books are there.
So in the next few years, we would like to see model panchayats emerging out of the 7 panchayats. We would like to see the government schools, the 40 plus government schools in the 60 villages being of very high quality, the primary health centers being of very high quality, the farmers getting their dues, the farmers feeling empowered, and most importantly, the youths of these areas should be kind of local leaders for the community development. The University Community Engagement Cell is just like a partner in this development process, and we would continue this journey together with the communities around us.